You don't need to be demeaning for you to get your point across. Say what you were saying and let us deal with the math, okay? You tell us what you're saying.
Well, when you attack me, I have to break
I did
down
not
my
attack you.
hydro.
I injected information that was correct when you were saying something that was not correct.
Well, I was speaking.
So we don't have a
to
conversation
deeper,
here.
Everyone's correctness or incorrectness is going to be based on their experience and their studies. It's hard for a person to say, well, my study is wrong and mine is right because I studied this and I studied this. Everyone got their studies from some books. And just like Solomon said, there's no end to the writing of books. By the time you think you got everything figured out about one thing, another book is going to come out and say, oh, well, we found out that was wrong. Now Einstein's theory is wrong. Next thing you know, Pythagorean theory is
But what if we went off on
Who did they study with?
That's the reason I read the worship my mother
Well, here,
as a God before
every
I said,
university
oh, this God because of the
has a
Bible,
list of what
and
they
this
call
God because when you trace all
required
those books, it
reading.
traces back to bullshit.
remember that?
When you trace the religions,
That's
it
the
always
reason
traces to a lot
why
of
the
bullshit.
only books
So,
by Plato
I'd rather go off
that generally Americans know about is the Republic.
the one.
Only one. Because it's the one that's required reading.
problem.
But Timaeus and Critias don't know nothing about that.
Well, I'm the only thing I'm interested in reading here from Plato is the allegory of the cave.
We didn't want to go off on Plato. I just gave that as an example.
So what are we going? Because if somebody started,
Because when you started talking about translating the
Okay,
Bible,
don't finish your idea.
but let me set it straight so we back on the same platform.
No, I'm getting him. I ain't trying to put you on. I'm trying to get him. You in the way.
Right, but we was on a
You
point
might
about
be breaking all our
translation.
laws. But you can't stop a man from finishing. Let the man finish his point. He might be dead wrong. But let him finish his point.
Yeah, okay, go
Then
ahead.
tell him how wrong he is.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Well, I don't know why I was, but I'll just go to the jump at it.
Right.
The allegory of the cave says, okay, you tie these people down, right? And for their whole life, all they get to watch is this wall with shadows, and from these shadows, there's somebody behind them which they never seen because they chained to look straight at the
Like the
shadow.
Wizard of Oz.
And they make these noises, right? So these slaves, when they see a cat shadow, they hear a dog barking. So what they're gonna think? A cat barked.
Right,
And when they see a
right.
cow, it
Right.
meows. So they start to interpret what these shadows mean.
It's
right?
another form of brainwashing.
So one of these slaves, one time his chain break loose and he decides to venture around the cave. You know, he see people making shadows. He go outside of the cave. He see the light which hurts his eyes. He see things in their real form, at least what he perceived to be their real form. He see shadows of water and all that. So we go back to the cave and he get to tapping people. He like, yo, we being tricked. If you go outside, you can see things for real. That's not real. A cat meows, it don't bark. And guess what the slaves do? Nigga, fuck up,
Right, you
crazy
talking
shit.
something, right.
Because they never seen it, so to them, they like,
It's some bullshit.
and they even reject them to them. This called cognitive dissonance, when somebody can't understand something because they've been learning something for so long. Then when somebody come with proof, now they like, they even get physical and violent and angry because it's hard to take your ignorance.
Either that or they're going to tell him.
So exactly. So Plato came up with this idea that most people are not only ignorant, but they're comfortable within their ignorance. Because this comfort and it challenged me to step outside of something I'd never seen before. Like when I came home, like I went to school for criminal justice, right? And I was like not even a brag, but like I was really, really good. Like probably the best student there from one of my professors tell me in this. So I come home like, you know what I mean? Like I tell them like, I don't want to be a police. I'm gonna go home and teach my niggas who died. You know what I mean? Hey, we was tricked. You know what I mean? Now I go all the way and I can show proof because the thing about colleges, they make you go and you gotta do what's called
Research.
more than research. You got scholarly, meaning people who got numbers and you gotta go all the way down to the T to show you know what you're talking about. So I show them things like, you know what I mean? I show them like the one Nicaragua, like, man, the reason our mom was doing drugs, I know we was selling it to them, we didn't get it, but look, this is why they was doing it, this how it broke down. I show them redlining like, oh, this is how they fucked up our school, and that's why I didn't know I was a genius till I got to college because I went to fucked up school. You know what I mean? I show them jurymen, I show them all this, because man, we ain't trying to hit that shit.
Well, they fucked around and told me earlier.
Because a lot of people...
I think that hurt me a little bit.
Yeah, because it hurts to be like,
I always figured I could talk my way out of shit, which I usually could. So.
And then you find out the truth.
Found out later, yeah.
And guess what happens? The truth hurts. And that's what happened when I came back home and started talking to my aunties about religion. I'm like, man, look, even the people who said that it was some bullshit. Why you think if you go into the white suburb, you find one big church and you gotta go 100 miles before you find another? You come out here, there's a church on every other corner.
And a liquor store
subsidized. Exactly. And what have white people ever allowed us to have that actually help us? If church is helping us, and Bible and God is helping us so much, why the church is still up? The Black Panthers created WIC. But right now, most people think that they was a terrorist group, right? All they did was create a WIC and follow police around and said, don't harass us.
My brother, we never thought that the Panthers were a terrorist group.
Well,
okay?
not
that was us.
Not
okay?
knowledgeable people, but for the most part, most of these people don't even know who the fuck Fred Hampton and half of them people is. You go ask
That's
somebody
exactly right.
You live.
Do you know why? Because a lot of people would not want to be implicated in a crime. Because if you were active,
You don't need
in Black Panther, are you going to listen? If you were active in Black Panther activities, you could easily be arrested or implicated in a crime.
Now
Okay?
go down to
A lot of
82nd and
Panthers,
Maryland.
please sir, when you were coming along and they were changing your diapers, friends of mine were answering their door for the police, and they were card-carrying members of the Panthers, and they were being murdered right at the door. Not even a word uttered, okay? That Fred Hampton, Mark Clark thing,
I'm speaking
that
from
was standard
standpoint.
operating procedure. Because what's your boy's name? Who's the head of the FBI? What's his name? The head of the FBI? J. Edgar Hoover. J. Edgar Hoover decided at the St. Valentine's Day massacre, when all of those gangsters were killed. Thank you. When all those gangsters were killed, he decided not to even investigate that. You know why? He said, because I care nothing for the lives of gangsters. And so what the FBI and the National Security Administration started doing was just going down cold-blooded murdering public enemies number one just to get rid of them. Because they said, number one, if you run up on the cat and try to arrest him, he gonna kill 10 or 12 police. So why would you even go there with him? You know he's going to the death house anyway because he got 15 murders. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say to you is a lot that we take for granted and assume to be real and actual and legitimate is not. And we need to go back to square one and find out what's happening. That's why I asked you about the translation from the Bible. Number one, you cannot translate Hebrew into English. It had to happen 5 times before it got into English. The first translation of the Bible out of Hebrew was the Vulgate. It went into Latin. The
So
next
now that we got it,
translation.
why aren't we helped?
You want me to finish? I'll tell you. The next one was the Septuagint, which was Greek. And the most influential language in all of Western educational society is Greek. And Latin. And there were certain whole areas of study. If you didn't know Greek or Latin, you couldn't even read the body of information about it.
Well, one thing I learned about Latin, I had honors Latin in my last year of high school. It is the basis of all the romantic languages.
Because they thought that Greek.
Here's one of the advantages I found. You can show me a word that I don't even know
That the
the
Greeks
meaning
were
of.
great.
And because of its language,
Civilization.
if I can't tell you exactly what it means, I can tell you what
When
it
the
means.
Greeks used to build their
That's how
buildings,
strong
how
language
they
is.
put
When I'm
stone
asking
on
them
top of
what's
stuff.
going on,
It's like it's basically like suffixes and prefixes, right, Sam?
have
Suffix
all
and a
of that.
prefix.
We have a translation now. Whether you had it back then or whatever the case, there's 100 different ways for you to learn what that book trying to tell you.
Right.
And we got the IG people with the poorest. We still living in the poverty level. There's still an invisible red line that most people don't even know about. Happening when you ask 95%, or I'll say about 80 at least percent, or at the most percent of black people what red line is, they can't even explain it to you. Because guess what? Somebody realized that they think God is gonna come save them from this line. And so all they gonna keep doing is saying, Jesus gonna come back one day. Jesus got 1 million churches. Jesus done had every black person following within his path for thousands of years. They used him to rape, beat, torture us. They used him to take over Africa. They used him to take over here.
But because
How long do we gotta die?
white folks did that, that doesn't take any credence away from Jesus, though.
Okay, so when is Jesus going to stop allowing the people who've been worshiping him while we've been getting slaughtered?
Well, now you
Okay,
have to.
when did
now
they
you have to-
invent Jesus?
Right, invent. That's the key word.
They invented Jesus.
Invent. That's
When
the
When
key
did they
word.
do
In the
it?
last day,
That's the key word.
it says, well, it says.
What's the man
They
name?
don't know when, why.
They
First
invented.
of all,
King James
all
in the
these people
16th
are under
century
Jesus will have to face him
invented
one day.
Jesus.
So they can make
people
fun or
don't
make
even know
little or
And
what
what
they
if he
want.
don't exist
They're
and
gonna have
you
to
invest
face.
in all your
There's no
money
such
in
thing as he
churches?
doesn't exist.
How can you say that?
There's no such thing as he doesn't exist. He existed a long time ago. When the book starts out and says, in the beginning there was the Word, and
That's
the Word was God, and
somewhat
the Word was with God. Who do you think was with God? Let's say if you believe or not. In the beginning the Word was God. So you would think God is one entity, right? And then it says the Word was
Let's
with
make man in
God.
our image.
The Word was with God.
First of
That
all,
was Jesus. So when people
words are
start
powerful,
doubting,
man.
I don't care when people
You have to
start
show me
doubting,
where it say that's
when
Jesus, though.
When people start saying,
Tell him he got to show you that.
Even if it don't matter if it says Jesus,
I don't have
it's
to show you
words
that.
from the
Take the
same
Bible
person
word for
who
word,
can't
though.
prove anything else. But
Okay.
You can't
Yeah.
add your
Now,
own words.
for those who believe,
Hey, look,
for those who
you gotta
believe in
be-
God
Show him
and
where
say
it
they
says.
don't believe in Jesus,
how much do we spend on Jesus annually? Like,
I don't.
in America. Every week, how much do we spend?
Nah,
Dollars,
nah.
$1.3 billion.
Your tithes, Sam. You know
Church.
Chucky, man.
Tithes. Like, you
no,
know how much money?
I don't have any.
You know
You
about
know how to
tithes.
get-
You talking
guess
about
what?
what you talking about.
It's a whole lot.
You would give
He asked
somebody
me a question, Tony.
Yeah, but you would give somebody guidance for Jesus, knowing that that would lead them to church, in which would they would what? Give their money. Imagine if we burned down every church on these blocks and every tithe that come in all these churches went into the nearest school. What you think? You think these killers will calm down more? So what does that tell you?
Now, I tell you what. I tell you
I
what.
don't know.
All them
The killers
motherfucking
gonna
times
remain to be killers.
Wait, bring him.
The murderers gonna remain to be murderers. But they all gonna be judged in the end.
Almost 12 hours.
You
and
can't
my daughter
change,
been
though.
out.
You did a bunch of shit you don't do now.
You made a
You did a bunch of
statement.
shit you don't do now.
Do you think
I did a bunch of shit I don't do now.
Do you think all these shit these white folks
Go turn your
did
car
I'll
on.
tell you, man.
and anybody else has done?
Come on back.
Do you think that you know people that's been dirty all their life, right? And you say, oh, he been dirty all his life and he got away with it. Nobody gets away with nothing.
I understand that.
Nobody gets away with nothing.
But you people
From
can't
the
change.
cradle to the grave,
People
you don't
can't
get away
change.
with nothing.
People can't change.
People
You
can't
can't.
change.
Okay, so
Sure they can.
you can't judge a man who's still here on earth. A man have to live and die, and then you judge him.
Yeah.
As long as he's still here on earth, you cannot
Judgment
judge him.
Day is the day you die.
That's right. You cannot
day you
judge
die
any
is Judgment
man.
Day.
You cannot judge any man that's currently above
day you
ground.
die is Judgment
You can
Day.
only judge a man who leaves here, who dies and goes in the ground. Then you can pass judgment on that man. What type of guy he was, this, that, the other. But people have the ability to change. You do nothing that you did back in your day. I do nothing that I do back in my day. None of us do.
What are you supposed to change?
People change.
Well,
So you're acting like you gonna, cause you a killer now, you will always be a killer.
But actually-
Yes, some killers die killers, but some killers die
Some killers
preachers.
change.
Some
They might-
killers
right, they might end
die.
up
Some
spreading the word.
killers
Yeah.
die philanthropists.
That's right. That's right.
Actually, what
see
you
what I'm
saying,
saying?
what you saying is the
That's
same thing the Bible says, that a man is judged after he
That's
dies.
right. You can't judge a
what's
motherfucker who's still
When you
above
die,
ground.
when you die,
So
judgment
what
day.
he's saying is right.
It's
It's true.
common sense.
When you
It's
die,
true.
that's judgment
It's
day.
common sense.
problem with
That's
the
true.
Bible
It's
is
common
that it
sense.
teaches you to hate being envious. It makes envy this bad thing, right? I envy you on the chessboard, right? That's why I
I
kept
can
coming back
understand.
until I beat you, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't that
Did you beat
I
him?
had, yeah, I beat him once. I'm gonna hold on to that.
It's a whole list. It's a long ass list. But go ahead.
Yeah, I'm really beating you come to that, but that's the thing. That's
What you want from me?
for that exact reason
Yeah,
that
man,
you beat me
no,
so
it's a
many
whole-
times until I beat you. That's why, you know what I mean? Because I envied you. It didn't mean that I went home and like, man, and then keep beating me. No, it's like
You said that the first 3 4 games. You said that.
no, you know what I did say?
You said that.
Hey,
for-
Tony,
fucking
we didn't hear.
Right.
Go
what I
ahead,
did
man.
say?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I believe I'm capable of beating him, right? That was my envy. Like, I know I'm capable of what he got. I know I'm capable of whatever he possessed. I'm capable of being
Who says hate is bad? It's not. You You have a right to hate like you have a right to love.
So why?
Wait, but these terms have different meanings. Y'all have to understand that. The word has more than one meaning.
Teaches you to hate envy because guess what? It tell you we all know we love sex, right? I think I can speak for everybody say we love sex, right? But the Bible tell you that.
You got my vote.
The Bible tell you that a sexless person is pure, right? It tell you not being able to forgive is what's not being able to take revenge is forgiveness, right? Because I can't really kill you, I'ma forgive. That's why we forgive the police because niggas scared to kill the police. Because if I'd have killed that police right here, I'd have never make it. I'd go down the street and kill somebody and get away with it, though, right? So forgiveness that the Bible teaches is literally just teaching you to be obedient to who taught it to you. And we know who taught it to you.
Obedient slave, basically.
What it says,
It tells you to worship. The Bible tells you to put everything first but you. Think about it. Everything is first but you. Worship everything but you.
Why did it tell you that seeking knowledge was a bad thing? Why did God punish them?
I
for
know what
wanting
you're
to
saying.
know?
You might tell that to
If
them.
we by nature, people
They
don't
didn't
know
want you to know the
But brother, please.
knowledge that you put.
You making some real
But
off
if
the wall
you do better, you'll do better, right?
You don't know what the Bible is, my brother. You know what an acrostic is?
The Bible is
You know what
Ron
gematria is?
Snap,
Do you know how many steps that are on the tree of life? Tell me what the Bible is in those terms. Then you know what the Bible is. You don't know what you're talking about.
Because the beginning of the Bible can't even prove itself.
You can't have a beginning in the Bible. Remember it said, I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end.
Somebody
There is no
gave you the
beginning.
Bible.
There is no end.
You can't, y'all speaking like this.
Gave it to you, supposed to believe.
Exactly, like just so somebody gave it. They gave us
I
a
know
lot of
Kelly.
things. They told us that not having nappy hair was a bad thing, right? You don't mind your locks on
Now white people got
You can't
dread.
do that.
Yeah.
The white folks.
The same person that gave us the Bible.
They told us big lips was ugly, we look like monkeys. Now they putting filler in
They
their
told
lips.
us dark skin
now
was
they
bad,
get
but guess what? It
tan.
makes
So they
us
fucking
age 10 times slower.
That's not a major point.
And it
but
makes our
That's
muscles
not a
go
major point for us to be stumbling over. That's called trivializing. Give us a nothing issue and have us all weighing in on it, trying to have something important to
So
say
we don't know
about
what's the main
nothing.
issue is bullshit.
About nothing.
Look,
Reggie, a motherfucker. Reggie, a motherfucker.
everything,
No, I'm
everything that
telling
we
you like
got,
it is, my brother.
everything that we got, they want. The only thing they can't get, the only thing they
And when they
can't
came to
get
Africa,
is melanin.
and guess what? When they came to Africa,
When I go up
we
there,
had to live
when I
in
go up
Africa.
there, I mean, real,
They left
my
there.
girls got booties.
Hell yeah. Remember, that was disgusting.
I'm talking about real
question.
booties. I ain't talking
So
about
I got a question. God's not real?
I don't technically believe, I don't full on believe that.
He just don't believe the God of the Bible. He
Yeah,
knows
he said,
there's a
I don't
God
believe
because he
it.
calls the
I'm
black
not
woman
gonna-
God. He calls the black man
invest my
God.
entire
So he's
life.
just being an
I'm not
asshole.
gonna waste
He
my
knows it's
Sunday
God.
in church pretending that I'm having a seat.
You feel what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying.
When I
I
can
feel what you're
actually
saying.
make
He's
it
just
happen.
being an
I
asshole,
can be a
Rob.
good person. If you
Rob.
know anyone or anybody that know me, go down there to on 82nd and Maryland. I guarantee you, if the police pull anybody over and see my car pull up, they're gonna drive off. You know why? Because I can put my actions into work. I went to school for a long time to learn the law so I can actually help. Not I'm gonna come in and pray about it and do all of that. No, I know from somebody who worked with people high within the criminal justice system, that police should be dead. But the Bible tell you not to do that.
Have you ever
My brother.
Have you ever had?
What is the book of coming forth by day?
Hold on. Have you ever had
A life-changing experience.
ironic ass, crazy ass?
I was in a car accident. I had an ironic situation that people thought should have made me believe in Jesus. I was in a car accident. My mom and little brother died. They said I died, but I woke up in that motherfucker and I survived. And a lot of other
Is it
things.
Egypt?
And honestly, and guess how I survived? Because ironically, I was born with my organs.
What I'm trying to say to you is that most of the Bible come off the temple walls in Egypt,
How old are you?
where these people wrote down what they thought they saw and created stories
But look,
built around
You can
that.
say that's God, or you can say
He full of shit. He know it's a God. When he first came here, the first thing he said was, the black woman is God. Then he said the black man is God. So he do believe in God,
No, it ain't
just not the
that.
God of the Bible.
So,
He
first
knows
of
they're
all,
a God. He knows
It's
something
called,
created
it's
him.
called,
I
it's
say this
called,
too though.
He knows
the God
something
of the
created.
Bible is real. It's just the way that people wrote it.
and that's
That
okay
makes
for me.
other people don't believe it.
He knows where God is.
It's called a Socratic discussion. When I'm saying those things,
That's what
it's
I'm
really
saying.
to make
You
you
don't know
think
how
of a
to
different
decipher
term.
all the
Because
truth
how
side.
many people have to sit back and go,
Because it's
damn, before I was taught about God, my mama is who I went to food. My mama is who I
I know
went to
exactly
for her.
what you're saying.
My mama is who was leaving shit under my pillow when I lost a teeth. My mama bust her
Fuck the
ass.
tooth fairy
to pay
shit.
for-
That's bullshit.
No, I'm just saying in general, all of the things that we
He's
grew
just
up
saying
believing,
everything he
and
needed.
then our mothers are, and then that makes us start to rebel from our mothers
Your
because
mother
we
definitely
told
is your creator.
Hey, look,
I'm
same
not
Jesus story
never
that
second
they talk
judging
about.
that, but at the end of the
But if
day,
you believe in God, how can you say his mother is
Right.
your creator? Your mama carried, I mean, your mama is your carrier. Sorry about that. Your mama carried you.
okay,
Don't
that's
get wrong.
You see all
but
these
at the end of
hieroglyphics
the
and
day,
all this.
God
You know what it is?
But actually, let me give you some education. Let me educate you a little. Let me educate you. Come on, let me educate you.
You don't see that nowhere.
Black people. It was
I can
so
tell
fucking
you.
hard.
First, let me tell you. Moses,
It's like, okay,
when Moses was a baby,
sure, don't get mad.
listen to me. When Moses was a
Let
baby,
me fully explain
an
my side,
Egyptian-
then fully explain your
listen,
side. The only
listen, an
difference is
Egyptian
you have to use
princess
factual things. You know, the
found
only difference-
Moses
you know what I
by
realized was the difference
water,
about college?
went
All
and
the
took the
fucking-
baby,
all the
right?
fucking college is, if
And
you want to
Moses
do
was
is
actually a
this type
Jew
of
baby.
stuff, type of
The
scholars,
Egyptian
right?
princess
So
was in,
everything
you know,
that you say,
so she took it,
go down
and when
this,
Moses
fact
grew
checks.
up,
Oh,
that's
this
how
is
the
why I learned
Egyptians
this,
and the
this is who said
Hebrews
this, this
learned
is why
about
he
the
said
same
that.
God.
This is
So
why
I'm trying to tell you that the Bible is factual.
Long-ass papers, they don't.
Which is a waste of time. That's why I never fucked with college.
Everything that
I know people
learned.
who went to
So
college
my thing
for
is, at the end of the
15
day,
years.
College ain't no waste of time.
20
so if
years.
it's all
Went to
allegory.
college.
At the
They
end
never
of the day, what
graduated.
you
And don't know
let
shit.
the fire go.
There is no benefit in going to
Yeah,
college.
I don't know because
All they do is charge the shit out of you.
gotta tell
No, I'm just saying. I'm
And
just
when you
saying.
graduate, you
So,
get
I asked
$200,000, $300,000.
So at the
You
end
get
of
that's
the
how
day,
you treat somebody.
tuition.
no, I'm just saying.
You majored in debt.
Okay,
If
let me
that
show
was
you how
the
that's
trick,
trick. Like,
That's why I never fucked with college.
College ain't no waste of time.
For people like me, it is. I'm a capital.
See, you said me. See how everything comes in like me. And the guy that got his PhD,
I need college people. So I can't say, because I need college people to work for me.
Righteous man,
Where did your lawyer? How did your lawyer?
Why would I believe what you said?
That's why I need college people
How
to
did
work
your
for me.
doctor become a doctor?
To be a doctor.
You don't believe
But that's why I need college people. For me, people like me, I say, you ain't hear me say that?
But you're saying that you can, without a college education,
I can only speak from my experience.
you still do pretty good, right?
I do damn well. I do better than most of my friends I know work out. Some of them niggas work for me.
But when you make a blanket statement,
And ask me for money.
But what I'm saying is, when you make a blanket statement like college ain't, then
For me, I'm only speaking from my experience.
and that's what most people should
For him
do.
too. College a waste of time for him.
But that's what I'm saying.
That could be true, but
College a waste of time for him.
So
Most
does
people should be honest.
Reggie would be wasting his fucking time going to college.
Most people should be honest and say, for me, or my
Just like a person who went to college saying everybody should go to college. That go both ways. Because you got some people that's educated think everybody should go to college. College is not, for me it is. For me it is though. If I would have went to college, I would be working for somebody right now. And not being debt.
well, maybe not.
Like a
Maybe not. Bill Gates dropped out of pocket. Out of heart. That's why. And you know why? You know why? And
You know why he dropped out? Because it wasn't for him.
Because he figured
Because it
out.
wasn't for him.
He said, I know enough.
Because it wasn't for him.
You don't have the insight.
He said, I know enough.
Wasn't for him. Steve Jobs wasn't for
You
him.
know enough to don't start it.
Steve Jobs wasn't for him.
Right, okay.
It wasn't for me. I knew enough to start my own shit. Didn't even have to go.
That's what I'm saying. People should be honest enough to say,
Because guess what?
for me, don't try to make it be for everybody.
But college people who go to college who's educated should also say for me. College is for me. Not for other people. You say to each his own. To each his own. It's like beauty. It's in the eye of the beholder. But I know if I would have went to college, I would be
actually,
working
you probably do better going to a hands-on school where they actually get you like a mechanic school or something, where you can actually learn to do something and make some money from it.
That's believing in what?
Just like you.
Atheism believing in what? This so-called devil.
No.
No, it just
That's a Satanist
Right, just like, yeah.
Atheists.
Or and if you want to get technical about it, that's their God. A Satan that's their God. Lucifer is their God. So, the question is, we keep talking about believing in God. What God?
Oh,
Which God?
Right. Because there's
Wait, let that sit. What God? Which God? Beautiful question.
We had that discussion before, you know, Allah, Buddhists, all that, this, that, and the third.
Can't get hung up on religion, bro.
God.
Don't dance around it though. What
Just
God?
give him this one name.
Okay, and what God is
That's
that?
why you gotta
You say
separate.
the word God.
So you saying all of them is the same?
You saying
You just call them.
Because there is a
You
creator.
call them Tyrone.
And one day everybody gonna have to
You
face
saying
it.
the word God.
All these people talking about ain't no God, ain't no God. Wait till they die.
Right.
Yeah, but
They think when they die, that's it.
No, it's not it.
when it comes to just saying,
That's what they think. Oh, well, I'm dead now, so I ain't gonna feel nothing. You don't understand. He's gonna bring you back, and you gonna have to face him. No, you gonna have to face him.
And now Islam.
And we say, what did you do with your life?
But wait
You
now,
gonna have to account for it
You're
sometime.
not going to Islam.
Muslims believe Jesus was
Wait
a
back
prophet.
in the
though.
conversation.
They call Jesus a
They
prophet.
just don't believe he was
I'm saying something to you now because I think that you're a pretty bright young man and you have a unique talent, but you have bad information. See, because number one, when we ask you about this name, Jehovah, you use a word that starts with the letter J. That comes out of the 16th century.
It's only
Wait
400 some years
wait
old,
now,
bro.
wait now. So the God that they talk about in the 16th century does not exist. You are absolutely
Let
right.
me use your charger.
That was
They're black.
created as
They're
a
black. Let me use
control
it.
device to control
Black.
menial people.
It's charged.
Okay?
You charge up.
Most of the stories are stories for children. Of course, there was no way.
know that motherfucker full.
That had a
You know you mess up your battery when you keep it plugged up too long. You can left it plugged up. Just stick this. You know that fuck up your battery, right?
Yeah, sure.
When your phone be plugged
No,
up.
well, not anymore. Not the new phones they got.
They don't. Who told you that?
It's certain phones.
Man, this
And
shit
he'll
died
suck up
so
a whole
fast, man. This
school
shit
of
bad.
scripts.
My shit ain't even charged, boy.
I think that's, and plus we got the same phone anyway. Look at your phone and look at my phone. We got the same phone.
Can I ask you a question?
Okay?
Do you believe in Greek mythology at all?
I know.
I understand that you know Greek mythology, but do you believe that it was real?
Better than that. Greek mythology is a system called allegory.
Allegorical. That's
Wait,
what the
let me
Bible is.
finish. Let me finish.
System.
They're trying to teach
The
you
Bible's allegorical.
a universal principle by just giving it names and places.
So you're saying it's fake?
No,
Because
the
it's not per
principle
se.
is real.
It's not per
He didn't
se.
ask that.
Wait, please. Let me set the groundwork for this. You'll understand. What I'm trying to say to you is fiction and metaphor are not the same thing. A metaphor, wait now, is a made-up thing that's used to describe something real. Fiction is not real, and it never was supposed to be real. And the person who wrote the fiction knew that it wasn't anything real when he said it.
So what does Greek mythology?
It's teaching
Now,
you something real.
What is that based upon? What's real that Greek mythology was based on?
Greek mythology
The Iliad.
is historic. No, you're talking about the Iliad. That was this guy Homer.
Yeah.
But what I'm talking about is Greek mythology is based on real places and real people who lived real lives.
Greek mythology.
Yes.
Right.
And somehow they got lost in this mythological soup when people stopped realizing that Greece was not the beginning of civilization.
So I said Greek people.
What I'm saying to you is this.
Just like the story of
See,
Jesus
let me
come from
finish.
Haru.
This is not a yes or no answer, and it can't be explained like that.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying to you, there are certain universal principles which can be taught by examples. But in order to create the proper example, you need characters, you need places, and you need things, because these are the terms that the human mind thinks in.
So let me to be correct. Let me to make sure I'm correct. You said Greek mythology is basically based upon certain thoughts or certain, what you just say, things, not actual people.
No, but actual principles.
Actual principles.
Yes.
That's what Greek mythology was based
That's what it's based upon. See, because there was a place where all the gods came from called Mount Olympus.
All of the who?
All the gods.
All of the gods.
They were called a pantheon. That's a group of gods. But it's unique because every culture has its own pantheon. And the gods in the pantheon, they always support the cultural habits of those particular people. You're not going to find a god of jazz, okay? You're not going to find jazz in the Russian language. Never, nowhere. Because that's not a cultural thing that they have. But what I was trying to hit you to is that we are the subject of Eastern languages, which has been in your DNA for millions of years. Let me finish what I'm saying. Eastern language reads like this. From this side over to here. But when you get in your school books and you went to school, they taught you to read from this side over to there. Now, your eyes are going from here over to there like they've been trained to do for millions of years. But occasionally you'll get a problem. You'll get a problem because you get stuck trying to go back this way and trying to force yourself to go the other way, and then you can't move at all. They call that a learning disability. But what it is really a measure, and the IQ system is also the same measure. It's a measure of how European that you can be. It's not a legitimate science.
That's why I don't fuck with the college shit.
They're trying to tell you
that education bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Totally.
I can't say it's complete bullshit.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Everything I'm doing in life, I educated myself. I ain't picked up not one book.
And if you had never went to school, you'd be a lot better off than you are now. That's a fact. They stifled your creativity. They stifled your potential. They held you back.
I will be more further than I am now.
That's a fact. If you had not went to this,
like, I'm speaking for me though. So some people can't say that. Some people think education helped them out. Education fucked me up.
If you ain't going to school, what would you know? What would you know?
What would I know?
If you hadn't gone to school.
I wouldn't know shit.
Well, if we
I wouldn't know shit because
school,
nothing I use in my everyday life, I learned. All the shit I learned in school, when I play the stock market, I do not use it. Everything that I learned in school, when I invest in things, I have not used it. I'm almost 40 years old, I promise you. Real estate, I have not used nothing I learned in school in real estate. My daddy taught me how to count. I knew how to count. I knew how to count. I knew how to read. I was schooled. Listen, I was schooled at home before I went to regular school. My daddy and my mother taught me to read and write, my man. So I went to school knowing my address. I went to school knowing how to count. I went to school knowing how to write.
daddy and them get their learning from?
His father self-taught him.
You can go back as far as you want. Where did that?
His father didn't go to school at all. My great-grandfather didn't go to school at all.
So somebody has.
that didn't mean he didn't have knowledge.
In order to pass it on,
I
somebody.
just told you what happened. The one before him did not go to school at all.
Answer to your
You
question.
see what I'm saying? The only person that went to school is my son.
You know what a myth is? A myth is basically a lie. A myth is things that always are.
He just said it's in our DNA.